From your email, some of you had said, I need help with this. And the couple I wanted to point out is they had a little struggle with the E and the S. How do you know the difference? Well, just remember, the fist, if you're going to hit somebody with your fist, it ends up being the S. Okay, and the E is like, if you said E, your teeth show, right? There's your teeth, E. And as I mentioned before, the E will end up sometime, if you see me sign, I will sign it with 2 fingers instead of all of them. And that's only because it's coming from the letter N, and it would slide into an E this way. If I was coming from an N or an O-E, I can do it either way. So there's options, there's flexibilities with that. And the other question someone had too was they were having trouble remembering when. So when, this is kind of like your clock. And you're going in a circle around your clock for when. When. Yes, it's just touch them both together. Now take your, if your dominant hand is your right hand, circle it around. When. Okay, let's review your WH, see if I can remember them all. So we have when, where. And I see a lot of this sometimes, they're circling it. It's not like, woohoo, okay? Remember, it's where. It's either over there. It's like your head's looking for it. So where. And we have why. It used to come from like Y, it made the letter Y, and now it's just shortened to Y. Do not wave at me though. Okay? Take your, let's practice it this way. Touch with your middle finger, and then come out and go like this. Now all your fingers should go, give me a 5. Give me a 5 hand. Give me a 5 hand. Open up all your hands. Yes. So a 3 hand is not good. You want a 5 hand. Now bend your middle finger. Instead of giving somebody a bad word, you're going to tilt it in and be positive, okay? And you're just going to go Y at your head. Okay, you can touch it. I go like why, or I might go why. So it's more than one way to do that in the language. So why? Okay, so we have, and who? Somebody asked me, it is the L hand, and it's who. Somebody asked me, can you bend it? Yeah, you can bend it. Who? I tend to go who. Okay, and which? This is like I have this in my hand and I have this in my hand. Do I want this one or do I want this one? This one or this one? This one, which? Okay, this is which. And was there another one? Feels like there's another one. What? How? That's a tricky one. Okay, how? Give me kind of like, it's not complete thumbs up, it's open like you're holding something. So have them open. Okay, almost. Don't close them, open them. Yep, put something in your hands. Okay, leave them open a little bit. Now touch them together and take your dominant hand and go up. How? And yeah, I might repeat it, kind of like why, how. Okay, any others? What? What was the 3-word sign one? So we have, yes, what, and this is a gesture, what. This is also the sign for here. It has a little different movement to it. What? And the ASL one was a W to a T. What? Now let's all practice the one WH together. We're going to say ball, and we're going to say where. Somebody said, okay, how do you say it? Do you say ball where or where's ball? Either way is fine. So we're going to say where, ball, where. Now in ASL we tend to repeat. So where, ball, where? And I am doing what with my body? And I am, no, my eyebrows are down. Yes, and I'm holding the last song. I could say ball where? And I don't have to repeat myself. It is flexible. Well, let's try another one. How about let's say mom, which. So I'm trying to figure out which one is your mom, okay? So I'm going to say, which mom, which? Now look at your neighbor and sign that and make sure their eyebrows are down and they're leaning in. Sign that one. Which mom, which? Okay, now try the other one. You're going to sign shoes where, shoes where. Ask where the shoes are, left to right. Shoes, shoes. It's like Dorothy clicking her feet. Shoes, S hand, shoes where. Ask that to your neighbor. Make sure they're doing it right. No eyebrows up, eyebrows down. Okay, very good. It looks like from your test that y'all did really good. And I just want to make sure there's no questions from your test, from the audience. Any questions? Yes. Oh, you know what? Do me a favor. I wanted to start this because y'all had so many valuable questions the last time. I want to make sure all of this is on a recording because I think it would be worthy of y'all to go ahead and upload this class too so y'all can go back and review it. Suppose you missed 1 week or you want to review again, you can. So you can either come right on the stage with me if you think it's a really important question, or I'm going to repeat your question. Okay, your choice.
Can you just sign up Liv?
Or what word?
Liv. It was in the video and I just couldn't catch it.
Live?
Yeah.
Okay, she wanted to know, can you sign live? Okay, now notice I did lit, that was my E, L-I-V-E. That's because I came from a 2-letter sign into my E. Okay, so live, this is the L hands, live. And that's for this week's, right? Yeah, I'm going to teach you that for sure. Okay, other questions from your test? Yes?
Not necessarily from my test, but when we were practicing signing, how do you, if you're finger spelling, how do you tell them that you made a mistake and you need to start over?
Okay, so that's a good question. If you're practicing your finger spelling and you make a mistake, how do you tell them, you know, I messed up, I spelled that wrong? Okay, let's see. That's not how you do it, okay?
That would be nice.
So you're going to say, if I was spelling Bob and I spelled B-E, and I would just go. So it's more, we call it a discourse marker. We kind of give like a head nod. That's one option. There are other ways. So I'm going B-E, and I'm like, and I start over. It's so fluid sometimes. It's like, okay, your name is B-Bob. It can be challenging, yes. Okay, other questions?
Going from the K to the L. You've got the K this way, and then you switch this way.
Okay, going from K to an L, she says. No, your signs mostly are comfortable where your palm is facing forward. Not directly forward, because that's kind of like awkward. So you want to be in a natural stance. Your K is palm out. K to L. K, L. Not this way. So you're giving me the peace sign, or you know the number 2, and put your thumb in the middle of it. K and L. Okay. Other questions? Yes.
So with G, I kind of saw it on the video a couple of different ways. So it looked like I'm gonna squish your head, and then it also kind of was like to the side.
Good question. So she's asking the letter G. One time it looked like this, another time it looked like that. And that is same as your personality. If you ever notice your handwriting changes related to maybe the mood you're in, how you're feeling, if you're happy or you're sad, you can write really sloppy, and other times you can write really just perfect. You write on the line and everything matches. So in teaching you the letter G, this is the proper way to sign G. But when you start finger spelling, you will have flexibility, just like with the letter B and the letter C. It can change, so that is allowable. Good question. Other questions? So this type right here, what we're doing right now, is the benefit of coming to a class. Doing it online is great, and you'll learn a lot, but showing up to class, you're going to be able to get questions answered and feedback and everything as well. Yes?
A question about numbers. I've had sign language with whatever I looked at in class, and a lot of counting, they show the hand forward as far as placing part with the numbers, but the video is showing for the ASL it's back as far as
Okay, so what she's saying, she's noticed that in learning the numbers, the hands are going forward. But we are teaching it with palm this way, and then it moves out.
Is there a variance as to when you?
There is a variances to where you live in this area, and also I notice, because I tutor some students from the universities here, and I'm seeing their online course that they're taking, and their hand is this way for that part. And I don't know if it's like just like language, it evolves and changes, but I do know what I have learned, and that is palm is this way, and then it switches out.
I think I read something about like it isn't when you recite the phone number.
So if rules with numbers are very complicated. Very complicated. We have, I'm remembering 27 different rules with our numbering system. English has 3. Yes. So everything changes. So if you're giving somebody a phone number, and that's in course 2, how you hold your hand will be different. How you sign, like my jersey number is 2, will be different than the number 2. How I sign second place are $2. My wrist is this way, or $2 is flicking that way. He's you know, he's 6. I should say not 2 on this, pretty sure. He's 6'9". So and that moves as I sign it. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. So we're starting you off to where you're understanding what you're learning at this level, and then you move up. Yeah, just wait till you get to the 20s. That one does have some variances, just give you a little heads up. Okay, other questions? Okay, on our numbers, the question was asked, when we go to 6, is our palm out? Yes. So your numbers are this way, 1, 2, 3, see how fast y'all go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your palm should be facing you the whole time. Let's do it one more time. Yes, look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, palm out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Make sure you wiggle it. Wiggle it. Yes?
So 9 is like F.
9 is an F.
So how do you differentiate number from letter?
Because you just, in the context of the sentence. Yes. Good question. Any other questions? So how, she said, in case you didn't hear, how do you know the difference between a 9 and an F? There's also, there's another one, a 6 and a what? And a W. You just know because of what you're saying in your sentence. And sometimes you just have to think common sense. Is that the number, or is that, you know, whatever they're talking to you about? Okay, yes. She's laughing. She hasn't even asked the question. Y'all ready for this? Everybody watch her.
So how do I ask somebody to stop talking so I can figure out what they just said?
Well, what you're going to learn that tactic in this course, how to get somebody's attention to let them know you're not understanding. Okay, it is, and it'll be obvious on your face. Even when, yeah, and you're just going to be like, yeah. So, or you might even go. Yeah, we will teach you. You will actually be practicing your what you will be signing when you don't understand something. Yes. Okay. Any other questions?
So we're here at the ASL class, and they're taking a test to see what they know from their studying last week. So we're playing the game called Kahoot It. We'll see how they do.
Take turns. Make sure you're watching all the videos and practicing, and that way you're ready, because each lesson builds on the week before. Okay. Oh, I did say I would open up for questions before we do that. Questions. Somebody had one over here. Lady sitting next to you. Yes, what was your question?
Sorry. So when you're asking yes or no question, do you ask for you for the you first before you say so like coffee?
So she's asking, when do you put you in the sentence if you're saying, do you like coffee? You coffee you like, you can do that. Coffee you like. It is flexible in ASL. Yes, the important is making sure you have the grammar on there so they know you're asking a question. I could be making a rhetorical statement, which you'll learn later in this course. Rhetorical is different. That means I'm answering. There is a difference. Yes.
Is the noun before the pronoun, whatever, like, can you say copy like, or should you say like? Copy you or you copy? I mean, how do you?
So a little clarification on how to set up the sentences.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I might be course 3 where we put in there about using a topic comment in your sentences. In ASL, we are a little bit of flexible. Normally though, we will put time first. Time is always first. And then we'll put the topic and then the comment. You're going to learn more details about that. I'm pretty sure it's next week. But right now, just do it however feels comfortable. So if you'll say, you know, in English you would say, do you like coffee? So you could say coffee you like. So just kind of take it on the base level right now, and then we'll bump it up next time. Yes?
When you asked us to sign, do you like my dog? I had a really hard time with that. Like, I felt like I could do dog you like, but I didn't know.
Then you didn't say whose dog, because you just said in your sentence.
Like my dog.
Let me repeat the question so everybody can hear. So I was having trouble with the sentence of, do you like my dog? How to sign that. Go ahead now.
Yeah, exactly. So I could sign, like, if I could ask them, I feel like I could ask somebody, do you like dogs? But I don't know how to say, do you like my dog?
Because you haven't learned possessive yet. Yes. So you will. That is in this course very soon. Yes. So how do you? So if you're trying to ask somebody a sentence, you don't know how to sign that. What do? What skill have you already learned that you can do? Yes, finger spelling. So you can finger spell. So you don't know how to sign my. So my dog you like? Just spell it. Yes. And possessives will be soon. Yes.
How do you sign brother or sister?
Okay, how do you sign brother or sister? And that's coming up in the course too, brother, sister. We'll learn more details later. But if you want to get an advance, look at your syllabus and you'll actually see those words, and it could be on the dictionary. Haha, just saying. And dictionary on the website. If you have an Android, you will need to download the app to be able to see videos on your phone. And that video is there. Need help? It takes you to the same place that you will see in the course. Same videos. Open up a new window right here, and from there you can print it off on your own computer.